VoyMonk, vlog number 66. Time. I've been thinking about time a lot more now than probably almost any other time in my life. In these vlogs, I've actually talked about the perception of time, what we imagine, what we think about, how we perceive it in terms of its direction, not just only in an imaginary way, but also in maybe a real way. How you see it, how you experience it, how I experience it. The general overall experience, which is what this is on these vlogs and in this channel. But I often times think about the things that I've heard from various different sources. And I think one that has stuck with me the most is that you can take time, you can do anything with your time. But I think how it's spent and what we do, I think along with our perceptions, I think the moments that we engage with, the actions that we take, usually in the present, and then of course seeing them from the back, looking back. It's often easy to not realize that sometimes time is the most important variable in almost any outcome. That time can be the ultimate decider one way or another, despite effort, despite ideas about what things should be as opposed to what they are. And I've also heard that sometimes you can be doing the right thing, but you can also be doing the right thing at the wrong time and not get the right result, or the result that you anticipate, rather. And going into this week, I said that I wanted to talk about taking time, asking better questions, and seeking. And I'm sharing my experiences in terms of life itself because I think here in the now is probably the most important time we'll ever have. Because whether it's in the future or in the past, I think the illusion sometimes can be, and we get, is that we can control so much, when in reality, we find out that we're actually, at least for me, in control of very little, despite our efforts. And I would say that for the most part, I think time, whatever you decide to do with it, I think the worst, for at least for me, is to waste time. And when I say waste time, I mean using the time that we have, no matter how little or how much we seem or feel we have, to fill it with those that we love, those that we care about, those that we seek to share this life with, I think is the most precious time. Because unlike any other currency, whether it be physical, money, or even your mind, which I think I'll mention on a different vlog, but it's one of those currencies that you never get back once it's gone. And going into this week, part of my aim and my goal with this channel is to appreciate the time that we have, being presence of mind. And all this week I'll be sharing all of what that means in the particulars. And I think time, our perception, our question, our seeking really has all to do with time. And whether we have as much as we like, or in some cases, maybe if you're listening to this, maybe thinking some people have too much time. But whatever it is, I think it's definitely worth asking the better questions. So until my next vlog, well, I'll be speaking a bit more about the theme of this week, about asking better questions and being present in the presence of mind. I hope that as I'm doing this and I'm thinking about these things and sharing my experiences, maybe if you're listening, you'll want to share yours. So if you are listening, or whenever you're listening, whatever time you may hear this, thank you for listening, and take care.